In today's video, I'm breaking down the scenarios in which you should avoid doing a 1031 exchange altogether. A 1031 exchange is designed to defer capital gains taxes by reinvesting your proceeds into a like-kind property. However, this strategy doesn't fit every situation, and understanding when to avoid it can save you time, money, and effort. Each investor's situation is unique, and sometimes their needs don't align with the requirements and benefits of a 1031 exchange. Here are a few key scenarios where a 1031 exchange might not be advisable. Number one, selling at a loss. If there's no profit or only a minimal equity gain, there's no capital gains tax to defer. In such cases, pursuing a 1031 exchange might be unnecessary. Number two, immediate cash needs. If the seller requires immediate liquidity from the sale, they might prefer paying the tax upfront instead of reinvesting in another property. Number three, high tax basis, minimal gain. If a property has a high tax basis, the capital gains tax might be minimal. In these situations, the time, costs, and restrictions associated with the 1031 exchange might not be justified. Let me now share a story about a client, Michael, a longtime investor who owned a small commercial property around $500,000. Michael was initially planning to sell it and reinvest the proceeds. After a conversation with Michael and his CPA, we discovered that his property had a high tax basis, resulting in a minimal capital gain. Mike needed quick access to the sale proceeds for an unrelated project. His tax advisor highlighted that given the small gain, the tax savings from a 1031 exchange would be limited. We discussed the costs associated with hiring a qualified intermediary and managing a 1031 exchange, which would likely exceed any potential benefits from deferring taxes. Ultimately, we helped Mike realize that paying a small capital gains tax upfront would enable him to access his proceeds immediately without the limitations of a 1031 exchange. Mike chose not to pursue the 1031 exchange. Instead, he paid the small tax and moved forward with his next project. This transparency built trust and confidence in his decision. While a 1031 exchange can be an incredible tool for many investors, it's not always the best choice for every sale. It's crucial to evaluate your specific circumstances carefully. If you have any questions on whether a 1031 exchange is right for you, don't hesitate to reach out to us. Our contact information is in the description below.